Welcome back to the channel. We're going to visit a couple more antique stores here in Pennsylvania as we're back in Pennsylvania. We're going to go to Fryburg and also Clarion, but I'm going to take you to Clarion first, and then we'll go to Fryburg, and then I'll show you what we picked up there. Well guys, that was a lot of fun. Again, this Fryburg antique place, I was on my way to an appointment and I drove by it and saw it, and so then after my appointment I was coming back through that same town, and that's when I stopped and looked around and I found the find of the year, I think. So come on down here on the table and let's take a look at what we got. So here's what I found at Clarion. I was really happy with it. I don't think I'm going to do anything to it. I might just give a little bit of oil, wipe it down, and give it a home on the wall. These things are really, really neat. It's a Miller's Falls drill. It's called a breast drill because this right here goes up against your shoulder or your pec, and you can push and give pressure while you stabilize it with this hand, put it up there, and then you crank. This thing has 3 different settings right here. You can loosen this and move this handle out for more power or for more speed. And then not only is that a setting, but then this here, you turn this loose and you pull out the gear and see how the gear is coming in contact with this outer gear. You move it up here forward and now it comes in contact with that inner gear, and now you have more power. It will go slower, but you have more leverage. If you want to move this handle out even further, it gives you even more leverage yet. So this thing is really neat. I really like the way it's painted up. I don't know if those are original colors or not, but it's just really clean and really good. It's got a level, a bubble level right there, so that you can put in straight holes. I just really like the way this looks. So I think I'm just going to leave it as it is. I don't really want to change this a whole lot. So let's put this over here. And now we'll go to the Fryburg Mall. I found this little mall. This thing here is a splitting maul, a blockbuster, what you're going to call it. There's some writing here. It's really good shape. It's rusty, but other than that, you can see the head's hung pretty well. I do want to take this off and clean off all this rust, really get it cleaned well, then reset it and bring it down just a little bit. But I think that will work really well. I think we've got plenty of handle here to work with so that we can take those wedges out and make that work. It's really a nice little tool. This thing has got to be about half the size of a regular maul. We'll weigh it when we get the head off. So there's that, and now the find of the year. You saw in this picture here in the video of this Norlund axe. It's my favorite model. I have 4 of these axes, but this axe you could see was very, very expensive. It's in pristine condition. I still think it's overpriced by almost $100, but that's just my opinion. But then later on in this pile of axes here, you'll see I started looking through them, and this is what I found. The handle, you can see, is a little bit broken up, but this one here is a Norlund. See right there, it still has a part of the sticker. There's a little bit of the coating they put on there, but this is called a Camper Ax. You can see the transition, a sharp transition right there, as opposed to the rest of what I have, which is the Canadian model. So the Canadian model has a nice, easy, gradual sweep right here, but this one here has that sharp transition, but it is really in very good shape. So I am happy with that. It's, for me, the find of the year. I want to take it home. I've got an idea of how to fix this, and I'm hoping it'll work. So when we get it back in the shop, I'm going to pull this handle. I'm going to try to keep the same handle and just fix that, and we will have a really, really nice set of tools here. It's always so much fun to find tools in such pristine condition. I say pristine, they can be fixed up. This one here will really be in great condition once I get done with it, and I'll be glad to give it a home up there on the wall with the rest of them. Keep collecting the family of Norlund axes. Norlund, as a rule, for most of the stuff that you're trying to collect, most of the axes are pretty expensive. They're not cheap, and so I don't intend to anticipate getting too many of them very quickly. But this was a lot of fun, and again, it was a store a mall that I wasn't even aware of. I was going to an appointment, and on my way home, or as I was going through the appointment, I saw the antique store, and on the way back from that appointment, I stopped in, and you just never know what you're gonna find. But thanks so much for joining me on this one and sharing this experience with me. I hope to see you on the next video. Appreciate your time. I don't take it for granted. Try to give you good content. If you know somebody that you think would enjoy this content, please feel free to pass on this link to them, share it with them, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I hope to see you on the next one. Have a great day and God bless.